From NBC News, this is Today.
Back at 8:43 this morning on Today's Family, how to take picture-perfect photos. Whether you want a family portrait to remember the last unofficial weekend of summer, or for those upcoming holiday cards, you can't simply point and click. Here with some tips is designer and photographer Monica Rich Kosann. Monica, good morning. My mouth isn't working. I hope my camera's a little better. First off, you got to have a piece of equipment to start. Everybody thinks you need the expensive camera.
Right.
You don't, though.
You don't. It really doesn't matter what kind of camera. There's so many different cameras out there today. You could do digital. You could use film. I still use film. You could even use a disposable camera. What's interesting about it is seeing the opportunity and seeing the photo and the timing to take the photograph. If you have the right time and you can shoot that photograph of your family, that's most important.
I know you like black and white because it's sort of a classic look. When is color a better way to go?
Color is great for the birthday parties, for traveling, for vacations. Nothing's wrong with color, but the thing about black and white that I love is it's more timeless. It's very emotional, it's classic, and there's sort of a nostalgia about the black and white, which you don't always get with color. But always wear, whether you're shooting color or black and white, I always tell people, keep the clothing classic if you can. Not a lot of logos, a lot of words, because then that puts a time and a date on the photograph.
Also draws the eye to that sometimes,
exactly.
It's not what you want.
Yeah, you want emotion of the picture.
So let's go to some of your tips. Number one is, don't ever ask people to pose, which is your instinct.
Big no-no, big no-no. The best thing you can do, I always tell people, don't smile. Whatever you do, don't smile. And sometimes what happens when you say don't smile, they smile even more. So it's really great. That's the number one thing. And also let kids be themselves. Let them play, have a conversation with them. If they like to sing a song with them. Set them up in a situation that, lets them do what they want to do, like these three boys who were absolutely crazy when I went to photograph them. They just were jumping all over the place.
This is a good example of another one of your tips, because two of the boys were looking down, and that's one of your points. Don't worry so much about where the face is in a photo.
No, absolutely. They don't have to. It's more about the emotion and capturing the what's happening at that specific time.
You also say, and this one threw me a little bit, that it's okay to go in for like half of a face or clip things off, because I often think of those shots and I assume that people are going to go, boy, she didn't know what she was doing, she didn't frame it right.
No, it's great. Cut off a little bit of the head, go into the eyes. If it's a baby, focus on the little fingers, on the little feet. That's what's so great about it. You can be artistic and make mistakes. Mistakes are good. Be, careful is not always so good. Just have fun.
Another piece of advice you give is when everybody else is putting their cameras away, that's when you keep yours out. Why?
Oh, absolutely, because most people will take pictures when the birthday cake comes out. Will take pictures when they're opening up the presents. The best shots are when the kids are playing with the ribbons afterwards, or when that cousin comes over and dips their finger in the cake and takes a little piece of the frosting. Those are the best kind of shots. And you can follow kids on their road to discovery. Walk with them if they're going and picking flowers. Just kind of make yourself invisible and just watch them, observe them, and then just take your picture and you'll see it. It'll happen.
And finally, you say strive for less than perfect. Everybody's going for the perfect photo. You say do the opposite.
Absolutely. When you're shooting families of maybe 6 to 8 people, it's impossible to get the perfect shot. Everyone's going to be looking in different directions or blinking. So take a lot of film, or if you do digital, take a lot of pictures. You can delete them. Have them have conversations with one another. Try to become almost invisible and take the pictures and just keep shooting, and you'll get more of an emotional shot of the families being together.
Do you think people should always carry a camera in their pocketbook or whatever, just for those cases?
Absolutely. Yeah. I had a situation once where it started to rain. I was photographing some children, and the best thing is everyone started to run inside. I said, no, stay outside. And they took a big towel over their head, and or they go under an umbrella, and that's fun. I mean, those are the times that you want to capture.
I'm going to ignore you right now and look away, so if you want to take my picture, feel free.
Okay.
It might be really good. Monica Rich Kosann, thank you very much. So now that you know what it takes to snap great pictures, we want to see your photos. Head over to our website, todayshow.com, to send us your best. Smile. We'll be right back. This is Today on NBC. No, don't smile. Don't smile. Look away.
Yeah, that's good.